Bitcoin has been breaking down from of this very important compression zone, but do we need to worry for a further move towards the downside? Or is this just manipulation for the next leg for Bitcoin? Then we are seeing a really interesting divergence in the market. I will deep dive into this. Also, if we look at the business cycle ISM PMI chart, this is the time for the PMI chart to move towards the upside. And every single time we have seen this, Bitcoin rallied amazingly towards the upside. This is my perspective on the market right now and the next trades I'm gonna take. We will dive into that and way more in today's video. But first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X. I will keep you posted about the crypto market throughout the whole day, so you wouldn't miss anything if you follow me right over there. And then I would really appreciate you guys to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video. If you love those updates, you can always join my free Telegram link in the top of the description and you will be always updated about the market. But that's enough for now. We will dive into the charts for now, because what we can see here is Bitcoin was compressing towards the edge points from 2021 towards 2025. That is a 3 years old compression. But right now we are seeing a really important development in the market, because we broke down of this compression zone, and this is not a really good signal for Bitcoin, to be really honest. But we can see two things. For me, if we stay above this low, nothing really changed for Bitcoin. But one thing we need to see is a real pump towards the upside with volume to clarify that this dump was a manipulation of all the people who were longing this trend line towards the upside. Take them out and then start the next leg for Bitcoin. But one thing you need to keep in mind, for now, this is just a breakdown and this is not really good for Bitcoin. Unless we see some volume coming in and we can clarify this at a manipulation zone, that is a time that we could probably pump further towards the upside for Bitcoin. But for now, no reason to think that, unfortunately. Then, if you look at this really interesting divergence in the market, we can see that the last time when the Fed cut the rates and the Bank of Japan raises the rates, we saw a pump of approximately 120% here. We have seen it in 2024. And one thing that is really important is that is happening right now once again. So for now, this is not really a technical thing, but more a macro thing. And this is really important because this could lead for another leg towards the upside for Bitcoin. Also here, it is a macro thing, not a technical thing. So we need to see developments in the macros before this chart will rise towards the upside. This is not a type of chart you long or you short or you take positions in, but this is more a chart to look for macro economic things that happened. And right here, it happened in 2024. And after that, we saw a really interesting move for Bitcoin. So right now, there is nothing to say that Bitcoin will go up from off this macro thing, but the only thing you need to know is that if volume kicks in, this could lead for a further move towards the upside, because this is usually very bullish for Bitcoin. And a really interesting development because there are literally two major instances that are cutting the rates and the instant that is raising the rates, which is a really interesting thing to see if you look at the economy of the both countries. Then if you look at the business cycle, the ESMI, PMI, we can see that the 4-year halving cycle is losing its edge. And this is a really important thing because we need to pump on the ISM PMI chart before Bitcoin will rally towards the upside. So please make sure we are in an interesting zone, true, but we need to see this chart rising towards the upside. And if you are looking this, you maybe think, but you don't have a clear way for Bitcoin, and that is the real case right now, because I don't have the real case here to say that Bitcoin will go up or will go down from off this moment. We are in a very interesting time for Bitcoin. We are in a decision moment. The upcoming months will be very important for Bitcoin on macro things, but also technical, and that is why I am just neutral in the markets for now, because I want to see things getting developed in the market before my clear direction is here. So that is why I don't have a clear vision for Bitcoin right now. Also, if you look at the lower time frame, we can see that we are just ranging between these two lines for literally a week here. Of course, you can trade this. We did also, but the real moves aren't happening right now. Also, if you look today, it is Sunday, we saw a dump towards the downside here, a pretty hard dump. This is a sign that the volume and the liquidity is just so low in the market, so please keep that in mind. And for now, sorry to say, but the chart is literally the same as the last week here, and nothing really changed for Bitcoin. So for now, also, we are in an interesting zone to buy spot Bitcoin. That's never a bad option. For now, nothing to long the market from off this point. If we gain some internal structure, we can wait for a long towards the upside. If we break this towards the downside, we will probably look at the lower side here of approximately $83.8 thousand for Bitcoin. And if we manage to pump above this red zone, we can wait for a clear retest to long the market from off that point. If things develop in the market and trades and setups are unfolding, I will keep you posted over on my X page. So please make sure to follow me over there. And of course, please make sure to join my free Telegram group, because I'm literally sharing pure alpha there. And if setups are unfolding, I am sharing it right over there. So the only thing you need to do is join those socials and put all the trades, all the setups we discuss in that groups and over on my X page, over on WeX. Please make sure to do that with the link in the description, the second link in the description. You will have the best trading platform here, the best fees, the best liquidity you can get. And if you sign up through the link in the description, you will make chance of winning 1000 USDT trading bonus if we hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So what do you need to do for that? Please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel. Sign up on WeX through the link in the description and like this daily update video. And then if we hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, we will give away 1000 USDT for one of you can trade with. So you can literally trade with 1000 USDT. And with the calls I'm sharing with you, you can easily make 3 to 5k within the few months there. So please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and sign up on WeX through the link in the description to enter the giveaway. Then also, if you look at some on-chain data, we can see that this is just a supply alert. Everyone knows 21 million is the cap for Bitcoin, and that we are just mining them. But a really important reminder is we can literally see that 95% of the 21 million coins are mined, but only 1 million Bitcoin remain to be mined. And this is a really interesting thing, and everyone knows it, but it's just a reminder that the supply shock is here to stay, and we will see a supply shock anytime soon here. And if we see everyone wants Bitcoin, but then there are no remaining Bitcoin to get mined, so everyone who has Bitcoin will go up in value pretty much, because it is just bid and ask, and the bid is just getting lower and lower by the day here when the ask is going up pretty heavily, and that will cause for a major supply shock for Bitcoin. That was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something throughout the day in crypto. And of course, please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. And I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.